What is up? We have another back testing session to go over. Already did the live market today. Didn't take this trade, but marked it up. Shorts probably would have been, shorts didn't play out, but there's a better short move to go off of. But we're going to go right into back testing. And we are going to finish off the month of July. Month of July has been quite kind to me so far. We've had one loss, one break even, and 3 wins. And we're going to try to keep this going. So we'll get right into this. Alright, coming into it. Move this all the way up here. Go to the 4 hour here. Alright. Wow, I don't think it saved my one entry. Interesting. We have 4 hour sell side resting right below us. We have a 4 hour gap that we're playing into. 4 hour. We can go up higher. We have buy side liquidity resting right up here. We have more sell side resting here on the 4 hour. We can go into the 2 hour. We have 2 hour buy side liquidity resting above. We have another bit of 2 hour buy side liquidity resting above. Coming in, nothing else I see. We came in respect to these 2 hour gaps, pushed higher. We're looking bullish. We got an inverse in these gaps. We came up into this. Now this is where we might see a switch in trend. We tap into this 2 hour. We immediately reject off of that. Now we can go into the 1 hour. What do we see in the 1 hour? On the 1 hour, we have a 1 hour gap resting right above us. 1 hour gap that we're possibly going to come into. We have that 1 hour gap. We have another one resting right above us. Very small in price, but they're there. They do matter. Then we can go in here and mark up. We actually have sell side resting right below here. Overall. And we have an unmitigated 1 hour imbalance resting right here. So we're going to go into this and try to predict where prices want to go. Is there news on the day? No news. This would be a no news Wednesday. Alright, coming in. We're going to wait on the 15-minute. Would like to see us. Oh wow. All this low resistance we're going for right now. That's crazy. 940. Ripping higher, we're respecting this 5-minute. 950. We'll pause this there. It looks like this 1 hour is going to get inverse. So same with this 1 hour. I'm probably going to be looking for buy side. So I'd want to see a 5-minute pullback. Nothing in the 15-minute time frame, except through here. We're looking bullish as shit. Could go look for some sell side resting beneath us. Actually, while we wait for that, there's no 30-minute, no 15-minute. Want to see us push a little lower. Nothing into a 5-minute right now. Get in there. No, but just wants to rip higher. We're at 10.25 now. We're coming into a 15-minute gap. Oh yeah. little too late to get into an entry, but I'm assuming we'll want to go higher. We're generating low resistance, so I'm not wanting to have my stop loss in any of these areas. See what price wants to do. Initially go higher. Drawn liquidity was correct that we wanted to go higher. Conditions were correct. We tap into this 2 hour. It's probably what makes the market move. We inverse that 2 hour. Okay, now we're heading back to all-time highs, it seems like. We have 1 hour buy side wrestling right over here. On the 1 hour, this just was swept. We have new 1 hour buy side liquidity resting above us. Kind of low resistance we're generating. We inverse this 2 hours, so we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this buy side liquidity in this that was swept. Now we can look at sell side. We have sell side resting here. We have a 1 hour gap resting right around here, which we can mark up. We have 1 hour sell side resting all the way down here. Nothing else on the 2 hour. 2 hour, I have nothing I'm really paying attention to right now other than that gap. And the 4 hour. 4 hour, nothing to pay attention to. We do have a tiny 4 hour gap resting above, which I'm going to mark out because price is probably going to return to that at some point. We have this 4 hour here as well, tied in with the 1 hour. A lot of imbalance price here. I'm assuming price is going to actually open up, trade lower into it, and then maybe get reaction off of that. And then on the daily, nothing of significance. So then, yeah, we're going to wait for market to open up. Is there news on this day? We have news coming out at 9, high impact. We'll wait for that to open. And yeah, we'll run it. Actually manipulating. Wow. Didn't tap into that. That's for sure. We're gonna wait. At this point, news will be coming out soon. We have a 5-minute gap we're coming into. So we have a 5-minute gap. We can go to the 15-minute above. Is there a 15-minute imbalance? No. Is there a 30-minute? No, we just have that 4 hour, which we didn't tap into yet, but we did come up into near it. We're getting a rejection. We're coming into this 5-minute. I'm going to mark up equilibrium of the range as well. We're in equilibrium. 15-minute hasn't opened up yet, but the 5-minute is most likely giving manipulation. No entries for me. Would want to see it come back lower. Nope, we just go right back to that high. That sucks. News comes out. We're pushing higher. Much higher. We are most likely going to, I think, come to that buy side liquidity. Which if we do that, I'm quite sure that we're also going to come for this 1 hour. Is there a 4 hour inside of there? 2 hour. 2 hour. We'll see with what price wants to do. Go to the 15-minute. We trade away from this 5-minute. I'm more looking at the sweep of buy side. Looking at this unfilled 15-minute. I'm not saying we want to come down to that, but it's an idea. We're coming from this 4 hour. Kind of just consolidating. No real pullback. High going towards that 1 hour. Now we have low resistance. It's at 10:30. this point, we're not getting an entry. This be 11:05. We'd already be off, but just to play out of it, we're coming out of this 1 hour. Doing this 2 hour. We have low resistance resting below us. We just need a 1-to-1. Too late in the day, but yeah, that would have hit. Target maybe down to this 15-minute imbalance. Yeah, that's what I'm liking. Or equilibrium with the range. Let this play out. Drawn liquidity is correct. This thing runs all the way to CE of this. It's just a late entry, but we are getting, you could say this is accumulation, manipulation, pre-distribution inversion, but the entries at 11:05 already would have been off. But that's just a good example. Drawn liquidity is correct. Come out of that 15-minute, we can jump to the next day. We're on July 23rd. We come into the 15-minute, we immediately reject off of it. Now we're ripping higher. Inversing this 1 hour. I believe we're back up at all-time highs. Yes, indeed we are. Yeah, we're going to have buy-side liquidity resting right above. Buy-side liquidity. We're going to have a 1 hour gap we're going to play into, which is going to be part of my condition. So before we had this 1 hour gap, what else do we see? So let me fix that a little bit. We inverse this 1 hour. We're coming into what? A 4 hour gap, which has not been filled yet, actually. So maybe we want to get a pullback back down off this 1 hour, potentially. We also have a 4 hour imbalance in price right here. 4 hour. We go to the daily. What's the daily telling us? We're at all-time highs. We just took previous day highs. We do have a daily gap resting below us. So ideally, I'm thinking shorts coming to this, but we are at all-time highs. Just going to mark up sell-side liquidity resting below us. Yeah, I'm going to wait. We got news on the day. PMI 9:45. We're going to wait. Wait for market to play into this 1 hour potentially or sweep out that drawn liquidity. Tap into the 1 hour. We're immediately displacing lower into this 4 hour. And tapping into a 1 hour here. We're going to wait till news comes out to be looking for a trade into that macro zone, most likely. We have a 15-minute gap here. See if we want to displace lower. That's what I like to see. We have 15-minute gaps that we're coming into now. We have a 15-minute here. We have the 30-minute as well. We're sitting in that same area of price. So we have the 30-minute, we have the 15-minute. We're displacing off this. We do have a lot of sell side resting beneath us. We're going to wait for news to come out. That's crazy clean displacement. News comes out. 15-minute gets respected, the 30-minute gets respected. I mean, it's a really big stop loss. You target what? Back into this 1 hour? Go break even up here at this high. I get that, I like that, I don't mind that. We're coming into this gate manipulation, accumulation, fake Judas swing manipulation. We get the inversion. We get a clean 5-minute inversion. Is that right on news, that inversion? I mean, it's displacing us higher. Respectfully, I like the idea of doing a market order. Could just want to come back down. I mean, are we retracing anything? No. We just inverse that 5-minute. Gotta go break even up to here. So we're gonna pause at this candle. 1 hour is getting respected. Yeah, I'm going to all-time highs, respectfully. Stops put at break even. Damn. And it rides. That would have been true. Dude, maybe should have trusted that low-key silly stop placement. I mean, it was a 15-minute high inside of a 1 hour gap. I feel like price could reverse off of that. Thing just decides to run. Jump to the next New York market open. Alright. Damn, that sucks because that would have been played freaking beautifully. Alright, we have new. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. That would have been fucking such a clean and easy day. Damn it. We had to end it like that. Break-evens are going to happen. 1 hour. We're respecting this 1 hour that we came into. Looks like we're getting some rejection off of it. We're kind of consolidating, so I'm assuming we're making a bunch of accumulation, which I do like. We have buy-side liquidity resting right up here. We can scroll more deeper in on this 1 hour. We have buy-side liquidity resting right up here as well. We had a 1 hour fair value gap that we actually completely filled and rejected off of. We have more 1 hour buy-side resting right up here. And then we can go to the 2 hour. 2 hour has nothing I'm really worried about right now. 4 hour. 4 hour gets completely filled, so on top of that, I don't know if we'll want to come lower. Or this 4 hour already got CE being hit. So we do have sell side resting in here. Any news? No news. Monday. Alright, we're gonna wait for market to open. Jesus. Crazy. That was just fucking. Well, it respects that. Yeah, we're looking for a long now. Sweeps out the buy side, taps into this 1 hour. Don't think it inversed it. Nope. But we're expecting probably a pullback. I mean, is there a 50-minute gap up here? No. Is there a 30-minute? There's a 30-minute gap. I think we're overall just looking really bullish. Probably want to inverse this 30-minute. We're going to look for like a 5-minute confirmation. What do you know? Not a 15-minute pullback, but we do get a 5-minute pullback into this fair value. We'd look for an inversion off of that. 5-minute gets inversed, actually. Don't think we want to come back down to here. 30 minutes looking like it's going to respect. Want to wait for it to fill in this 5-minute. Tiniest 15-minute. Fuck, it's going for that high. We do have low resistance at a stop loss. Probably just a trade to avoid. That is low resistance. And yeah, you would have gotten stopped. At that point, I'm off the market. We're going to jump to the next day. Alright. What do we got on the next day? We have buy side liquidity resting above. We're going to mark out 1 hour buy side resting up here. Get rid of this. We have left that daily for value gap behind. We have new 1 hour sell side that got put into place. We have a 1 hour gap resting right beneath us. Okay. Kind of just consolidated right now in this range. That daily is right around there that we could come into. Assuming we might want to go bearish here, depending on what market wants to give. No news on the day. Yeah, we're going to wait till market open. That's going to be able to tell us if we want to see something. Jeez. We're inside of a 30-minute gap. With how much time is left? It's 9:35. Yeah, we're going to let this thing play out. That's a sweep. It's 9:45. Looking like we're going to inverse these gaps. Is there any 30 minutes or 15 minutes stopping us from going lower? Or that is able to bring us higher? No. I'd like to see a 5-minute pullback. Interesting, we just got a resweep. We inverse these 1 hours. This 1 hour we close inside of that daily. Oh, we just tapped into the daily. Oh, fuck. Unfilled 15-minute, resting above. Looking for the smallest time frame inversion. Non-existent. We're feeling deeper in on that daily at this point. Jeez. Did that inverse anything? We're just ripping deeper and deeper right now. 30-minute inverse, assuming we're going to go towards what's on the higher time frame. Assuming this 4-hour low, he's got a fucking insane inverse on this 1 hour. It's looking like it's going to give. Would have to wait for a pullback. Fucking nutty entry, Jesus. It's a fucking insane close. The terrible RR. And the drawn liquidity was correct. Jeez, it's 10:40 at this point. I think it just rips lower. We're not going to be able to get a trade. Well, we feel deeper in that daily now. I'm assuming we're going to get a big reaction overnight. Yep, what do you know? So we rejected off this 1 hour and this 4 hour, right? That's giving market its sponsor coming into the day, like overnight. We're looking bullish on that aspect. We can get rid of this sell side. We can get rid of the 4 hour here. We're now on July 28th. All right, what are we coming into now? We can get rid of all this up here. We have new 1 hour buy side. We just filled in that daily too. I'm expecting us to go higher and continue going higher here, but I might be wrong. We have a 1 hour resting above up here. We're respecting this 1 hour gap, giving us a sponsor. I'm literally just feeling so bullish coming into this day. We have more sell side resting beneath us. A lot of low resistance resting beneath us. We're playing into, I believe this is a 4 hour gap. Yeah, we're playing into a 4 hour for value gap. See what price wants to do from there. I mean, I don't know. And we have nothing else. I mean, I'm looking overall bullish, but I think we could get some type of move lower coming into the day. News on the day at 2 p.m. Fed speaks at 2 p.m. I mean, shit, we'll see. So we want to go lower. Low resistance just resting all around here. There we go. Sweeping out all that low resistance sell side. Did we respect anything? We inverse this 30-minute gap. 1 hour looks like it's going to inverse. Yeah, I'm waiting for a little 5-minute pullback here. Yeah, I'm thinking shorts, shorty shorts. 5-minute, there's no 15-minute, I don't believe. No, nothing really resting above. I'm looking for move off of this. We're going to get a 5-minute inversion. No, not yet. Holy fuck, dude. We sweep out all that sell side. Now we're looking to go long? Off of what? Oh, the 30-minute. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. Give me a little pullback. Or don't give me jack shit. Tapped into this 1 hour. We're respecting it. We're coming into a 15-minute gap here. I don't like shorting inside of a fucking 15-minute. Wait for this to give reaction off of it. Played inside of this 15-minute. Did not hit equilibrium of that. We've just tapped inside the 15-minute. We're showing good rejection off of it. It's going to give a terrible entry. Target up to what? Inside this 1 hour. What time of trade is this? 10:50. I don't like how late that is in the day, but I'm assuming it does want to go higher. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we're generating low resistance. Stopped. Good thing we did not take that. We can go to the next 1 hour. Jump 2. We're on July 29th. Fed fund rate came out. We tapped in this 1 hour. We're rejecting off of that. That became buy side liquidity. More 1 hour buy side liquidity. Swept that. We swept these out. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Sell side still resting below. I cannot use my keypad apparently. 4 hour, nothing on the 4 hour. The daily, nothing on the daily right now. 2 hour. Respecting this 2 hour gap. We already came and filled this. Like I said, on the 1 hour, what's resting on the 1 hour? Buy side resting above. Fucking A, dude, I keep doing that. We're ripping higher right off the bat, right off at market open. We rip higher. We're coming in into this 1 hour gap, most likely. We did respect that 2 hour. We're getting crazy displacement. Probably coming for this gap up here. Make sure there was no news. Oh, just job claims, so that's before market open. Now this is where it could be tricky. We tapped into that 1 hour. The 15-minute up there. We tapped into again. We want to respect this. We'll displace a little bit lower. Oh yeah. I'm thinking lawns. We just got a 5-minute inverse. 15-minute. It's now been put in. We're playing into a 15-minute gap. Wanting to see this get respected, most likely. We're looking for the highest time frame inversion. Low resistance resting above. Tapped 15. Oh yeah. 1 minute. Displacing higher. Got the vacuum going upstairs. Now I do like this. It's just the fact that this 1 minute. Oh fuck yeah. Look at me, look at the low resistance on the high time frame. I like this. I'm gonna order, market order, risk 1%, last trade of the month. Alright, now I'm going break even. So I'm talking about shit entries, bro. Because I could have played that to a 1-to-1 if I got a better entry. Tell me this doesn't still play out. It's choppier than shit. Would have been a terrible trade. I mean, shit. Yeah, we're already out of this. But if we got a better entry on that, and I could have targeted up to the CE of this, which we hit, and hit a 1-to-1, that would have been beautiful. And that would have banged. But we missed out on that opportunity. Bro, the mic's going crazy because of that shit. And we rip lower. Much lower. To go into the last day of the month. Interesting. We did off on a Friday. Did we have news on this Friday? No news Friday. Okay, just got everything marked up. So as you can see, we've ripped lower. We swapped out a bunch of south side resting all between here. We start pushing higher. We have now this 2-hour gap that gets respected. We're playing into a 2-hour gap here that's gotten respected and a 4-hour gap. All right, just don't load. And the 4-hour gap right here that is looking like we might get an inverse on. We have a no news Friday, so we're going to go in. We're going to wait for some manipulation, which we get right off at market open. We do have a lot of low resistance resting lower. Is there a 30-minute or 50-minute gap that we're playing into? 30-minute gap. Looks like we're going to respect both of those. It looks like we want to go for this low resistance. This is just a crazy wick right off at market open. Okay, so we tap into this 30-minute. We immediately ripped up. We've swapped out buy side. We tap into this 30-minute. We tap into this 1 hour. We might want to fill deeper. Is there a 15-minute as well in there? There is. We're going to wait for some good reaction off of this. Fill in deeper, ideally. No 5-minute imbalance right now, resting below. Now we got one. It's 10 o'clock. These all get inverse. This got inverse, so we're looking bullish. We're playing into a 1 hour. I'm assuming we're going to fill deeper into it. 15-minute, 30-minute gets closed inside of. Interesting. This 15-minute gets respected. Assuming price will want to rebalance. Hold on. Okay, that vacuum is all done. I'm expecting us to want to rebalance here and maybe go higher. Maybe we get a falling reversal. I mean, shit. We have a 30-minute gap potentially getting put into place. Looking for an inversion. Or just pushes deeper in this 15-minute. We're inside this 15-minute now. It's 10:25. We have a 5-minute that's already opened up. Playing inside of a 5-minute cap, I don't want to go break even right away, so we're just going to fade. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to want to displace deeper into this 15-minute, I'm assuming. Why? Because this 15-minute closed inside of it, yes. It came back up. I mean, originally we were rejecting off this 15-minute. This 30 minutes getting rejected off of. We have a 30-minute imbalance we're shorting into. Maybe equilibrium of the range. This 5-minute gets respected. Wait for one more candle close. Oh yeah. We do have low resistance resting above. We didn't really manipulate into anything except this 5-minute. We do have low resistance resting here. I mean, I like this. Especially if this 5 minutes truly getting respected. We'd get a late entry. Just targeting deeper into this 15-minute. And it looks like this 15-minute, we might want to come down to this one. So late entry. Did not hit. So this would have ran for at least a 1-to-1. This would have hit. Fuck. We jump to the next day. It is now in the month of August. Wow. So we're going to end this video. We're thinking about doing one more. We can look at, for the month of July, we have 22. Well, let's just redo this. Just our ward's getting worse. But, I mean, shit. 1 loss, 1 break even, 2 break evens, 3 break evens, 3 wins. And some of those would have been wins as well that I missed out on. Now it's just about protecting profits going into the month of August, which is historically one of the slowest months in trading. We're near quarter 3, quarter 4. Now think about it. Shit, man. We're getting up there. We have August, September, October, November, and then going into December. So we have another 5 months to do. And we're going to see what our win rate is with that. So on this, and I'll get this uploaded. And this will be July 2021 Tradeful Break Back Test Part 2.